yesterday, what are the things that we have covered yesterday means, that is, we have seen how a program will be executed and then how a normal program will be executed. That is what we have seen yesterday. So that is actually how the normal program will be executed, and then after that how a Java program will be executed, we have seen, and the difference between a compiler and then interpreter we have seen for us. So the next, actually, what are that we have seen over there means, we have seen information on just a second, guys. The installation of Java. Okay, we are seeing about the installation of Java JDK, and then how to set the path variables for the JDK. All those stuffs we have seen yesterday. That is what we have done yesterday. Each and everything I have entirely with the screenshots only. You can just go through that one, and then finally how to download and then open the Eclipse. That is also entirely I given with screenshots only. How to get those stuffs over there. This is what yesterday we have done over here. Then now today we will be seeing about the data types and then variables, all those stuff. So I'll just open the Eclipse. So to open the Eclipse, what I need to do, so I downloaded this RAR file over there now. So if I right click, extract here, now I'll be getting my Eclipse folder over there. So I double click on the Eclipse folder, then I'll be getting an icon like this. Just double click on that one. I'm just going to show you at the beginning how to create a workspace project, everything over there. So right now I want to create a new workspace. Okay, so how to do that? Usually we'll be getting this window at the beginning. Browse. Usually it will be there under C drive. Just try to save it under a different location, because once you format something, C drive entirely will delete. So make sure you have it under some other place. So under the D drive, I'm going to create one folder over there. Learning Eclipse. I'm going to create. So now if you go to the D drive, okay, a lot of that stuff there. I'll just go to this. Okay, I'll go to Murli laptop here. So into the Murli laptop, there I'll just create learning my Eclipse. I create. So I created it. So now if you see, can you see now one folder has been created, learning my Eclipse. Now I'll click on OK. Now I selected that one. Right now I don't have any information under that folder. Now when I click on OK, now it will create you some 10 files over there. So these are the files which will helpful for you to run your Eclipse code, the Java code related to those things. So it opens. So now we opened it. I'll be getting a window like this. A welcome screen will be there. So I don't want this. I'll close this. So by default, when it opens over there, it will be having a Project Explorer window, and then this is the place where we write the our code over there. Okay, the program will be written over here. Then these things are not necessary for me. I'll delete unnecessary windows, because this will be used by the developers, it will not be used by our side. So I'll close unnecessary windows to make sure nothing confuses us. Now I want to create a project. If I want to create a project, what I need to do, go to File, go to New, and then select your project. Here you have to select Java project. Okay, click on Java project. Otherwise, if it is not there, under the Java folder will be having the Java project. Otherwise, you can also search over here like this, Java. Can you see? I'll be getting which are things. Okay, Java project. Then click on next. Now I'll give the project name, my first project. Okay, then after the year I need to select the environment, so which is Java SE 1.7. Then after that I click on finish. So now can you see it will be having only Java EE alone here. When I click on finish, because right now I created a Java project. I'm trying to create a Java project. That time Java related information should be window UI will be changed. So for that, it will be giving me one warning. Do you like to change it? So it will come over here right now for me. See, this kind of project is associated with Java perspective. Okay, the support of Java development thing, the type will be changed over. Do you want to open that perspective? That's what they're showing. Yes. When I click on it here, and another section called Java will come. Can you see? Now it's been came. The package explorer right now newly came. Before project explorer, now it comes to package explorer. The view little bit has been changed over there for us. That's what. Okay. I'll delete this task list outline. All these things I'm going to change right now. Okay, I'll delete all those things. So now what? I got a source folder under a and then a JRE system library. JRE system library is what? Actually, which consists of the jar files. All these jar files consist of some classes. Okay, what are these classes and all those things we'll see. Okay, we already seen. Once again, we'll just do a small recap so it makes you that understand it very well. Okay, some of them already know Java, but be with me for some time, because actually at the beginning stage, if I make comfortable for everyone, so everyone can come up with the speed. That's why I'm going a little bit slow over there. But I'll come to the normal speed over there. Once everyone is comfortable, then it will be very much easier for to go for everyone. So this consists of jar file consists of some packages. Each and every packages consists of some classes over there. What does the classes means? When I'm going to, from my side, when I'm going to write some code over there, what will happen for me right now? From my side, the Java code, first it will be compiled, I told. Okay. So if I come over here, the Java execution, I told you, Java will be written in a file. Okay. That will be saved under .java extension. Then that file will be given for the compilation. The Java compiler compiles it, and then it will be creating a class file. Okay, that class file can be read only by the JVM. Class file means what level? It will be having all zeros of ones, which will be understandable by the JVM. Okay, so now what will happen? The JVM, once again, it will be converting into another type of bytecode. Okay, and machine level language, understandable. Okay, understandable by a machine level language. Then finally only be given to the machine to execute it. That's how it will be done. So what is this class file means? Class file is the one which will helpful for execution. Okay, once you compile, and then if you have the class file, okay, no need of the Java file also. The class file is more than enough for you for execution over there. That's what. Okay, so that's why in the development world, okay, when they are going to create a project and then they want to show a demo to the client, or they want to give the project to the client over there, they usually give the class files alone. They do not give the code files. Why means if the code file is actually what given to them, okay, they're constructing the same type of application by seeing that code is very much easier for them. So they don't want to struggle more over there. So that's why what they will do means, okay, from their side, they always send the class files alone. Okay, everyone can execute and see the application, but not the internal code. Okay, no one can steal their code over there. That's what. So here also these guys have done the same thing. They have given only the class file. No one can see the code, but execution can be done. Okay, if you see over there, here will be, I can see it over there. So I'll show you some of the things. I'll show you some things. See. So these are some classes over there. Can you see if I open that, it's showing it's an interface. Okay, by seeing itself, I'll come to know. Okay, then these are the methods it's having over there. Methods will be given in this color over there. Okay, these are the methods. Okay, like that, I can check it over there. So I will come to know that what are the things are present over there for me there. Okay, by seeing that one, but I cannot see the code of it. Okay, that's the difference over here. So based on this only, everyone right now works in this world. So now So we got this one. So now what, we have a source folder. Now if you come to the original folder location, what are the things will be present for me? You see, this is my project, my first project. Here if I go, there is a bin folder and then there is a source folder over there. These two things are present for me. Okay. So source folder, it does not, is empty, and then the bin folder also right now is empty. Okay. This is what we have. Source folder and then bin folder for me. Now I'm going to create a package and then a class. So right click, new package. So I'm going to give it my first package. I'm going to give it. Now it's giving me some warning. Discourage package name. That means it usually starts with the lowercase letter. That's the thing. So I'll give it in small letter. Okay, sorry. See, now the warning has been got, because the standard way to give for a package name is always starts with the small letter, but it's not mandatory. Okay, from your side, if you want to follow the standard practice, you can follow the standard practice. It's just a warning only. I gave it my first package. Now, if I come to this section under the source folder, there will be one my first package folder. Then that is empty. Then the same thing, if I come to the bin folder also, there will be empty. Okay, the same thing. Okay, whatever I'm doing it over there under the source folder, a copy will be created under the bin folder for us. That's what will happen. Then now I'm going to create a class. Right click, new class. So now the class, I'll just give it as, for example, first class. Same thing for a class, it follows some standards. What is the standard over here means? Here it should start with the capital letter at the beginning over there. That's the thing. Okay. It should start with the capital letter. Otherwise, it gives me a warning. So I'm making it as a capital letter at the beginning. First class. I'll choose this default other node. Then public static void main. Click on finish. Okay. Always I need to check this checkbox, because if I have this main function, then only I can execute this program. Click on finish. Now I created a first class over there. Okay, now it's coming here, it has .java. Okay, so I got this one. Now, if I come over to the original folder section, can you see under the source folder, there will be first class, which is a Java file. This Java file I can open it. Edit. The same thing, whatever I written over there, the same information I have over here also. I can edit this file. Then the same thing, if I come to the bin folder, my first package. Here can you see class file. Okay, this one is not editable or it cannot be opened. Right click. Can you see edit option will not be there. If I try to open, it gives me Windows cannot open the file because it can be read only by the JVM alone. Okay, JVM is the only person who can read that one. That's what. Okay, source folder will consist of the Java files. Bin folder will consist of the class files. Okay, so right now those class files are the one which will be given if someone needs the information. Okay, so now I want to increase the font size right now. It's very small. If I want to increase the font size, so go to Window, Preferences, Font, Colors and Font, and then the basic folder, Text font. Click on OK. Hey, sorry. Hey, I'm not editing. Sorry, my mistake. Text font, edit. Then I'll make it as right now 13. Okay. Then click on OK. Now it's here. The font is okay. I'll click on apply right now. Okay. So I think so for everyone the font size is visible. If you want to increase, you can just let me know. So we have this one. Okay, so I removed some uncommented, commented code over there, which is not needed for me. Okay, so here once I create a class, what will happen? That will have a class, first class. This is a syntax for it. How it will be written: class and then the name of the class. Then it will have a main function. Okay, always only the class will be written like this. Then the package, my first package, that will be given. Okay, package, my first package, because this will say that actually what this class is under this package. That's what class, my first class. Then after that, if I want the main function, what does this main function means? Because from my side, if I want to execute the program, I can execute the program through this main function only. So I'll just give control. After typing main, I'll just give control space and then click on enter. I'll be getting the main function. So any information which is there under this main function only will be executable for me. Okay. So now I'll just give SYSO control space. System.out.println, okay, is the one which will help you to write it. So how to get that one? The shortcut is, if I want to comment that information, I should give // then I need to give SYSO, then I need to give, after typing this one, then I need to type control plus space button. That will give you this system.out.println. The same thing to get the main function, main, same thing, control plus space button. Then after that, sometimes if it asks, you have to type the, click on the enter button to get it. Control plus space button, then finally enter button. This thing. So any information if I want to print, it should be under the system.out.println. I need to give hello world. Again, if I want to print it, what I need to do? I need to right click, run as Java application. Now it will give me hello world. I can run from here, otherwise from here. From here also I can run. Otherwise, right click on the class file, okay, the Java file, run as Java application. That also, okay, these three levels I can run it over there. Clear? Still now, anyone has any doubts on understanding what is a project, package and class, or how to create a class over there? Anyone has any doubts? Please let me know. I can explain. Everyone is clear about this one, na? Can I go further? So I got this hello world. Now I'm just trying to print SYSO. Then I'm going to give welcome SYSO to SYSO Java SYSO class. So now if I run it, right click, run as Java application, I'll be getting welcome to Java class. Okay, I got it. So now the same thing, everything I'm printing it over there by the next line, next line, next line. Same information, if I give it over there, instead of println, I'm going to give only print alone. Now we'll see what is the difference happening over there. See, run as Java application. Everything is printing onto the same line. Okay, that's the difference over there. Hey guys, you're hearing some sounds over there. Huh? It's disturbing for you. Was it? Just a second. Is that clear right now? Okay. Actually, my washing machine is running. I think so. That noise is getting disturbed for you. I think so. Just a second, guys. In half an hour, it will be fine. Okay. Just after my washing machine is running, I think so. Okay, so I'll just go. So system.out.print. What will happen right now for me? It prints every information over there into the same line for me. That's what it will do. The same thing if I give print Helen. What will happen? Say if I give here print Helen. What will happen right now for me? It prints hello world. Then after that moves a cursor to the next line. See, now I'll run this. See, hello world will be printed and then it moves the cursor to the next line. Now its next is print welcome. What will happen? It prints welcome and keeps the cursor here. Then prints to keep the cursor here. Prints Java keeps the cursor here. Prints class keep the cursor over here. That's how. Print means print information keeps the cursor on the same line. That's what it will do. Clear guys? So anyone has any doubts on understanding this concept, the basic level understanding? If you're okay with this, I'll go with the data types and variables. Okay, so we'll go with what is a data type and what is a variable over there right now. So I'm just coming. So I'll just have this. So I'm going to tell you about what is a data type, and then after that we'll just go with what is a variable and all those stuffs over there. Okay, so everyone would have been learned about data type. Okay, I'm just show you the same thing over there. Okay, so what is a data type? Data type. I think so the font size is visible. In case if you're feeling uncomfortable, please let me know. I'll increase the font size. So what is the data types? Okay, so what are the data types you guys might know? Okay, see, byte, and then we have short, and then we have integer, then long. Okay, so these are the things. Then we have float, double. Then after that we also have boolean, character, all those things. Okay, these are the data types. So and then we have string. String alone in Java is not a data type, it's a class over here. Okay, only string alone is not a data type, it's a class, but it acts as a data type plus class over there. Okay, it has its own advantages over there. That's why they made it as a class over there. So what is this byte, short, integer, long, all those things means? Okay, now we'll see. So byte means what will happen, that will have zeros and ones. I can store zeros and ones in that byte. The same thing, short, integer, long, all those things. So what will happen? Okay, then long, double, and float. What will happen? So we'll see. So short, integer, long, all those stuffs. So what will happen means for me, it can store numbers. Okay, so all these things can store numbers for me. These all can store numbers. That's the thing. Same float and double. What will happen means it will help me to store decimals. This will help me to store decimals. That is what decimals means. What any information that comes with 50.20, 100.50, something like that. That's the thing. Boolean, what will happen? That will help me to store true or false. That's what it will help me to do. True or false can be stored over there. Character it can store only a single information with double quotes. Any information comes with a single quote is called as a character. I can store numbers also. All these things are called as character. I can store only one letter. Okay, I cannot store more than that. What is a string means? Okay, any information that comes with double quotes is called as a string. It might be a group of words. Hello, how are you? It might be a group of words or even a single letter also will be considered as a string over here. That's the thing. Okay, so all these things are any information that comes under with double quotes are called as strings for me here. That's the thing. Okay, so here short, integer, long, everything is going to show me the numbers means why we need these three data types. That is what the question. Okay, so what is the difference over there? Okay, these three is going to store me numbers only. Then why I need these three things? Okay, we'll see. Okay, so we are going to see. So right now, short, integer, long, I told you that it can store only numbers. Then why I need these many things over there means, okay, so the intention is what means that each and everything is like a container. Okay, the data type is going to give you a memory location, and then will tell to the memory location that actually what type of values to be stored. That's what this will do. Okay, so for example, short, it is like this. It's a small container. Then integer is a little bit big container like this. Then the long is a little bit bigger. Then your float and double, all those things, what means it will be a little bit big container than these things also. Okay, so first byte is a small container. Then after that your float will be a little bit bigger. Just say it, guys. Sorry. So then after that, if you see this float and then this double will be a big container, then these things. It will be like this. So for example, byte, short, integer, then this is long, this is float, this is double. These are the things. Okay, these are the things we have. So everything is like a small container. Okay, small containers to big containers over there. So how it works over there means, for example, okay, I'm going to give an example for you, but it's not the perfect numbers. I'm trying to make you understand these things over in a easier way. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now I'll come. So I'll come over here. So now I told you these things are containers like this now. So now what I will do, I'll try to minimize a little bit. Okay, so now the thing is, for example, I'm going to give, so byte, I told you that actually what it can store 0 to 1. Okay, integer, what it will do means it can store values from minus 50 to, okay, short first, sorry. Short can store values from minus 50 to 200 alone. Integer can store values from minus 2000 to I'll make it as 2000. I'll make it as 1000. Instead of 1000 to 1500. Long can store values from minus 5000 to 10,000 something. Okay, like these. Okay, right now what means values from minus 50 to 200 only I can store it over there in this short container. In this integer I can store from minus 1000 to this one. That's it. Okay, this is what the data types will help you to do. I can store values only from this value to this value only. Okay, these are all not the original values. I'm trying to make you to understand the concept, so that's why I'm giving you some values over here. So now the same thing, if you see, float can store values from minus 500.00 to 2000.99. Double can store values from minus 5000.50 to 20,000.60, something like that. In between this range only I can store values over there. Okay, that's what it can do, help us for us. So now we are going to see that how these informations will be helpful for us to store the values. Okay, that's what we are going to see right now. Okay. Yes. So now I want to store values which is 100. Okay, so I'll give you some values over there. Now you guys have to say me in which are the things it can be stored. So first 500, then after that minus 555, then next minus 2000, then next is 4000. So first we'll see in which other things I can show these things. So first 100, which are the data types will be accepting for me? Can anyone tell? Yes. Yeah, hey, Bala, very sorry. Little bit actually from my side, actually, it's gonna stop over there in another 10 minutes over there. So then you'll not face this. So tomorrow I'll try to avoid that. Okay, so short, you're saying that short will be acceptable. So if you see minus 50 to 200, in between this range, 100 comes. Okay, so yes, correct. So short will be acceptable for us. This value can be stored under short. Apart from that, anything will be, I can accept. It can be eligible to store. Yes, correct. Short, integer and long, because minus 1000 to 1500, in between range also 100 can be stored. Minus 5000 to 10,000, there also 100 can be stored. So short, integer, and then long. All these things can be stored for me here. Yes, correct. The same thing, minus 555, which are things, which are the very data types can accept for me? Can anyone say? Yes, integer and long, correct. So integer, then after that long, correct. Because minus 555 comes under this minus 1000 to 1500, and long also minus 5000 to 10,000. Same thing, minus 2000. Yes, it comes for only the long alone, correct. It comes for only long alone for me. Yes, correct. 4000, it comes for, yes, only long. Correct. This is the thing. So now the thing is, right now for me, I'm going to give this value. The value is 30.50. Now anyone can say me that which one it can accept. 30.50. Correct. Float and double only, because this one short integer long, we cannot store the decimals on it. It can accept only the integers alone. Okay, only decimals can be acceptable only in the float and double alone. So float and double, it can be acceptable. Float, comma, double. Correct. Then the same thing if it is actually what? Minus 4000, in case if it is, it can be stored only in the double alone. It follows as like same. That's what. Okay, this is what data type is about. Okay, data types, what means it gives an information to the variable that what type of values can be stored in my memory location. That's what the data types will help us to do. That's the thing. Okay, guys. So everyone might be clear on this subject. Okay, the values which I given is not the original values. Okay, the original values, if you want to know, see. So if I click on this, see, minus 327672 to 32767 long is the thing. So these are the original values. Okay, from my side, and then long, it can store these much information over there. So from my side, for understanding for you, I made it simpler for you. That's what I did for you. Okay, guys. So now we got this. Now we'll see what is a variable. If anyone has any doubts, please stop me. So otherwise, I'll just continue the session over there. In case if you have any doubts, please let me know. Now I'm going to tell you about the variables. What is the variables means? Okay, so how a variable will be used and all this. Okay, variable what means? It's just a memory location. It's just a memory location which can store values in it. Okay, it's just a memory location which can store values in it. That's the thing. Okay. While storing, it will ask that what it will inform, it will tell us actually what type of memory location to be stored. That's what. Okay. So how a variable will be declared? Okay. In a variable, there are two types of concepts. One is declaration. Another one is initialization. One is declaration, and then another one is initialization. That's the thing. Just a second, guys. So here, what is declaration? What is initialization? We'll see. So now I have integer I is equal to 10. I'm beginning. So this is how we will declare a variable. Okay. So integer I is equal to 10. This is declaration and initialization on the same step. So what is going to do over here? Okay. So when I give integer I is equal to 10, what will happen? That will help me to create a variable. Okay, it's going to create me a memory location for me like this. Then what will happen? This I will be the memory location name. Then this integer will be acting as a reference to this memory location, informs to the memory location store only integer values alone. That's what this will help us to do. So that's here only the data type is helpful. It gives an information store only integer values alone. Then next what will happen right now here. Now before storing, it will be checking whether it's an integer value or not. Yes, it's an integer value, so that means it allows for me here. Yes, sure. So yes, I'll repeat it. So what is this actually? What variable means is just a memory location which helps us to store some values on it. That's what a variable will help us to do. So there are two types of concept. One is declaration and another one is initialization. Declaration means integer I. Initialization is I is equal to 10. So that means when I give integer I, what will happen? It will create me one memory location like this, and then the memory location name will be what? I. The memory location name will be I for me. Then this integer now will act as a reference to the memory location and says store only integer values alone. That's what this will help us to do. Then after that, declaration has been done. Then the next thing I'm going to initialize it. So when I do initialization, so what will happen right now? I is equal to 10 for me. When I give I is equal to 10, it will be identifying where my variable is memory location called I is present. Yes, it is present here. Then it will be storing the 10 over there. So, but before storing 10, this memory location will check over there. This 10 is an integer value or not. Yes, it's an integer value because my side, the 10 we will be having, for example, if you take this concept, minus 1000 to 1500, in this only 10 is present over there. So 10 can be stored. That's what they will do. Clear? This is the only concept over there in the variable declaration and initialization. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any doubts on this one? Okay. So for everyone, the concept is clear. What I'm trying to say, or anyone has any doubts? Okay, we'll do one more thing. Integer I equal to 10. Yes, correct. This is declaration and initialization. This concept is okay. I'll make it in a different color. Okay, this concept is declaration and then initialization. Okay, I'll give it like this. This concept is declaration I'll give it like this. This will be declaration, and then after that initialization. What we said. Just a second. I'll make it in a different way. So this is declaration. Then this step is initialization. Okay, here what's the thing means both declaration and initialization on the same step. Initialization on the same step over here. That's the thing. This one separate step. That's a different. Both are same. Integer I, and then after that assigning the values I equal to 10, both the same. Same thing, integer I equal to 10. While declaring only I'm initializing. So that is also same over there. Both are same. Okay. Yeah. So for everyone, if it's clear, now we'll see the same information over there in the program level. Okay. So now I'll create a new class. Okay, how I can create it over there for a new class? Right click on the package, new, go to class, click on the class. Now here I'll just give variables. Okay, data types. I'll just give. Then I'll make this default. Then I'll click on public static void main. Then I click on finish. Okay, I already always tell you that if you have a main function, then only you can execute the program. Any information inside the main function only can be executable because it's an executable function. So now I'm going to declare a variable. How to declare a variable? Integer I. Then I is equal to 10. This concept is called as what? Declaration. This concept is called as initialization. Same thing I can give like this also. If you want to see, integer j equal to 20. This is called as declaration and initialization. Sorry guys. Okay, so this is declaration and initialization. So how I need to print the values? If I want to print the values, how I need to do this? System.out.println SYSO control space. Then now if I give here I so j. Okay, I'm just giving the variable names, okay, in the double quotes. Now we'll see what is it's going to print. I'll just move this console to the right side, just drag and then drop it like this. Okay, how I can do means in the mouse, left mouse click on it and then drag and then drop it over here. Okay, you have to click on it and then drop it. So now I'll run this, right click, run as Java application. Can you see it's printing me I and J only? Because any information given under double quotes will be treated as a string only, it will not be treated as a variable. Okay, so for that I need to remove the double quotes. Now we'll see what is written. I removed the double quotes and then now when I print it, can you see? It's printing me 10 and 20. This is the thing. Okay. I can also reinitialize. So for example, right now I value is 10. Now I'm going to give I is equal to 20. Now I'll give system.out.println. Then I'm going to give here I. I'm going to print it I. Now we'll see what is the I value. It's, so I'll make this 30, so no confusions. See, the I value is 30 right now. Okay, this concept is called as reinitialization. Reinitialization, that's it. Okay. So now I want to print I equal to 10, I equal to 20, I equal to 30 means how we can do over there. So for that, so I is equal to, in a double quotes I need to give and then give a space, then plus I. This concept is called as concatenation. This concept is called as concatenation. Okay. Then the next is system.out.println. Then j is equal to plus j. Okay. This one is called as concatenation. So now I'll print this. Now we'll see. Run as Java application. See, I is equal to 30, I is equal to 20 is printing. The thing is, concatenation means what's happening means I want to print my string information and also the variable value. So right now, if I give here I is equal to and then what is the value, instead of giving only printing the I value, instead of that one, now if I print I is equal to 30, now for me the clarity is good. I know that what I'm trying to print it over here. So that's why concatenation is needed for me. Yeah, that's the only thing. If I want to add the values, Okay, so how to add the values? Yes, super question. So system.out.println, then if I give I plus j, now if you see the final value 50. Okay, because I value is what? 30, j value is 20. 30 plus 20, it will give me 50. Okay, but information when it gives over there, if you see, if I give it like this, scissor I plus j, I'm going to give. So I is printed over there in a double quotes, and then j is printed as normal. Now if I give like this, see what will happen right now for me. I20. So whatever information given in double quotes, it will be printed as like that 20. Then after that, the j, when I print over there, what will happen? I, it will be printed, and then it will be concatenated. Okay, so here it's not added, it is concatenated over there. That's the thing. So that's why I20 will be printed for you. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any doubts on this concept? Anyone has any doubts on this concept? Okay, guys. So can you go further? Okay, sure. So we'll have a 5 minutes break. Okay, so we have another 10 minutes. Okay, we'll take it for 10 minutes and then we'll close the session. Then after that, we'll start. Okay, so we'll finish it. Then after that, tomorrow we'll continue. Just another 5 minutes and then I'll take it. Then tomorrow we'll continue it over there. So this is what variables and data types over there. Then I'm going to tell you about another concept over there. So we have seen about this. So we have seen about what is variables and data types. So tomorrow I'll be showing you about what is a global variable and local variable. Okay. So just a small catch up alone, I'll be doing it over there. A small giving in small information about what is global and local variable. I'll just give you. So I'll have global, local variable, default, static void main, on finish. So now integer I is equal to 10. Okay, any variables that is being given over inside this main function, okay, inside a function is called as a local variable. Any variable that has been declared, okay, declared inside a function is called as a local variable over there. Okay, declared means what actually? What integer I am giving them? This is called as declaration. This equal to 10 is a initialization. Okay, this is any information which is given inside a function will be called as a local variable. Any variable that is being declared outside the function. For example, integer a equal to 100. This is called as global variable. Global variable is of two types. One is non-static, another one is static. Okay, integer b equal to 200. If I have a keyword called static before that, that is called as a static variable. Okay, so These are all global variables. We'll be seeing in detail tomorrow. Okay, just today is just a small information on I'm just giving. This is a non-static variable. This is a static variable. That's the thing. Okay. So to print this I value, how I can print over there system.out.println, then I, that will print me this value. Same thing, global variable system.out.println B, I can print it over. Okay, always global variables can be printed with reference of the class name. Global variable, the class name dot, then if I give dot, can you see it gives me what are the informations I can access. Can you see right now B is coming, I can access this one. But non-static variables cannot be accessed like this directly. It should be accessed with a different thing which is called as objects. Okay, so how to access that object means I want to create it like this. So to create an object, this is the syntax for it. Okay, so I'll tell you what I am doing over here. Okay, don't get confused. So today you will not be understanding it much. Tomorrow you will be having a clear understanding. Okay, so I'm just giving a small hint for you because tomorrow's class will be very much comfortable for you. That's the only thing. So global local variable, then after that obj equal to new global local variable. That's it. Okay. So what I'm doing over here, we'll see how to create an object. That's what I'm going to show you. So object. So how an object will be created means. So how the variables are declared over there, integer I equal to 10. The same thing, objects how means, for example, there is a class ABC. For this class, if I want to create an object means, how I can do means, for example, ABC is the class now, so I need to give new ABC. This is how I can create an object for me. Okay, new ABC. This is the syntax to create an object. So what will happen when I create an object? All the members of that, okay, global members of that class will be loaded under this object. Okay, so this is what it will be done. Now I created the object, but I need to give a name for that object. How I can give means, okay, obj equal to, okay, obj equal to new ABC. So this is the object name. Now I need to give a reference for that one. So the reference here I was giving integer also. Here the class name will be the reference for me. So ABC obj equal to new ABC. That's what I'm going to do. So when I give like this, what will happen? The new ABC that will help me to create an object for me. Okay, that will help me to create an object. Then obj will be the object name. Obj will be the object name. Then this ABC will act as a reference to the object. Tell to the object load only the ABC class global members alone. Okay, so for example, I'm having here, it is my class. So I'm having here, for example, integer I equal to 10. Then static integer j equal to 20. Then I have my main function also. For example, public static void main string arguments. I'm having my main function. Okay, this is my main function over there. So in this one, also I have some variables over there. Integer a equal to 100. Okay, so a I'll just make it as integer x equal to 100. I'm having. So this is what is a local variable for this. This is a local variable. So now what are the things will be loaded? So I told you new ABC. What will happen? That will help me to create a memory location. Then that memory location calls an object over here. Then this obj will be the memory location name, object name. Then the ABC will mention that actually what store only the global members of ABC class. What are the global members right now we have here? Any information which is outside the function is called as a global member item. So these two things will be loaded for you here right now. Getting these two things variables will be loaded, but the x will not be loaded. That's the thing. So if I want to print this I value, how I can print over here? Means that is, I need to give it as actually right now. So if I want to print that, I need to give here as so. Then what is the object name? Obj dot I need to refer with help of the object name obj I. Same static member also will be loaded here. Okay, static members can be referred with help of the class name. Also, I can refer with help of the object name also obj.j. This is also possible. Clear? Now what will happen? This will print me 10. This will print me 20 for me. That's it. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any doubts on this understanding of an object? Anyone has any doubts on understanding what is object over there? Okay, so now I'll go here. So global local variable. So now if I want to print the a value, so obj is the object name, obj dot. Now can you see I can access a, and you see it's coming from global local variable. Here it's a global. So apart from that is having object over there. So object is the supermost class for all the classes in Java. So from there some methods also can be accessed over here. Okay, so we'll see what is methods and all those things later. So that is what yes. So now we got A. So A I can access over there, and then B also I can access. Can you see? Yes, it's coming over here. So that means it's a static over there. If it's not coming any information that says actually it's a non-static. Okay, so I'm giving the A scissor obj dot, then I'm going to access B. So only these two things will come. Can you see the local variable I will not come for me here? So obj dot A, obj dot B. So here I'm printing I, then here I'm printing A and B. Run as Java application. Can you see? Now it printed me 10 for here. Then I'm just printing global variable dot B. So for that it's printing me what is the global variable value 200. So 200 is printed. I'm referred to help of a class name. Then I created an object. With object, I'm printing the static and the non-static number both A and B. So it's printing me 100 and 200 for me here. That's okay. This is how the static and then the non-static number will be printed for me. Clear, guys? Anyone has any doubts on this one? So this is what about a global and then a local variable over there. So tomorrow we'll see about the other topic over there. So today this is what we have understood about. Actually a small recap. What are the things means? We have created a project, we have created a package, we have created a class file. Okay, we understood what is Java file, what is class file over there, and then after that we have seen about what is a variable, what is a data type. We have seen over there. We have seen about what is a variable, what is a data type, and then what is declaration, and then what is initialization. We have seen, and then what is a local variable and what is a global variable. A small information alone. See global variable, we have to see more. Okay, we are seeing about a small int alone as how to declare and initialize a global and local variable and utilize it. That's the thing. Clear, guys? So tomorrow we'll see some other topic. So anyone has any doubts for today's session, you can ask me. or tomorrow we'll continue. Okay, thanks guys. So I'll give you some assignments alone. So what is the assignment I'm going to give you over for you means? So you have to create a Java file. That is one. What the thing is, create a project, package, and then a Java file. Okay, the Java file is a class file over there. Okay, we'll be calling create a class file also. Okay, so we have created this one. So that one is first assignment. You want to repeat it? Which part you want to repeat, Balachandran? That is, I'm trying to give you an assignment over there as what has been taken for today. So what is a variable and what is a global variable, local variable? Object printing. Okay, sure. I'll just explain you. Just a second. Before that, I'll just give the assignment. So create a project, package, and package file. Sure. So create a project, package, and a Java file over there. Then after that, create a local variable and print the variable name. Okay, and the variable value both. Okay, you're printing both the variable name and the variable value both. Okay, variable name and then the variable value both you're going to print it. This is the thing. Okay, so that is one. Then the next is create a global variable. Create global variables. One is static, another one is non-static, and print the values for both. That's it. Okay, this is what your assignment for today. So okay, this is the assignment. So I'm gonna repeat you the same information about the object creation. In case if you want over there, you can stay over there. Okay, so I'll be sending you the as usual. Actually, I'll be sending you the code files and then the assignments, and also I'll be forwarding you the YouTube URL, the session recorded video over there. Okay, you can just look on it. I'm going to show you about the same thing. If you want, you can just be on the line. So how an object will be created over there is, for example, I'm having a class. Class XYZ is my class. So always a class will have a main function, public static void main string arguments. This is what I have. Okay, so any variables that has been declared inside this function. Okay. Any variable that has been declared inside the function will be called as a local variable. So integer a equal to 10. I'm giving. So if I want to print this value, how I can print system.out.println a, I can print. Correct? That will print me the value 10. Global variables always will be declared outside the function only. So how it can be declared? For example, I'm doing integer x is equal to 100. Integer y is equal to 200. So there are two types of global variables. One is static, another one is non-static. Okay, static variables will have a keyword called static. Okay, so if I want to print the static variables, I can just print it over there directly. So then what is my class name? It's XYZ. So XYZ dot, what is the variable name? It's X. I can print it like this. Same thing, if I want to print the non-static variables, I cannot refer directly with the help of the class name. I want to create an object for that. So how to create an object for that? So XYZ is the class name. So I need to give, for example, new XYZ. When I give like this, what will happen? That will create me one object. Object is like a memory location only. Okay, it will create me an object over there. Then now what will happen? I need to give a name for the object. So the name for the object I'll just give obj equal to. I gave the name, but I also need a reference. So the reference I need to give the object name, class name itself. XYZ is the class name. So XYZ obj equal to new XYZ I gave. That's the thing. So now what will happen right now? So the global members of this XYZ class, everything will be loaded. So from my side here, for the variable creation, this integer was acting as a reference for me. So what will happen? Store only the integer values alone. Same thing, store only the global members of XYZ class alone. That's what here is going to show. Clear? This will create me an object. This will be the object name. This XYZ will act as a reference. Tell to the memory location, store only XYZ class members alone. That's what it will be done. Clear, guys? So now I load it. So now if I'm going to print it, so now what will happen? This object will have these both members, X and Y both. So now what will happen right now if I want to print the values? So obj dot X, it can store both global static and then non-static member both. But the best way to access the non-static member is only with help of the object, and then static member, the best way is to access with help of the class name. But you can access with the help of the object name also. But best practice is to access with help of the object for the static members with class name only. Okay. For non-static members is mandatory. You have to refer only with help of the object name. That's what. Okay, guys. So this is what I told you. So I'll tell you one more time this part alone here. So for example, when I give new XYZ, so what will happen right now for me here? So this will help me to create me one memory location like this. Then after that, I need to give the memory location name. The object name is obj equal to. So now what will happen? This will be the name for the object obj. But the reference still now I am not given. So now I am giving XYZ. Okay, XYZ obj equal to. So that's the thing. So now this XYZ will act as a reference. Tell to the object, load only the XYZ class members alone. Okay, so what are the global members, class members? That is global members alone will be loaded. So these two things will be loaded for me here. So now I can refer this X and Y with help of the object name. So obj.x, obj.y. So that's what we have done over here. Clear, guys? This is what object is support. Anyone has any doubts? It's clear for everyone? Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'll send you the recording and all those stuffs for you. Okay. So just try to do the assignment over there, because if you guys try to do each and every day when I'm giving some assignments over there, if you practice, I can make sure that actually what once before the class has been finished over there, you will be more comfortable, and then you can able to write the programs by your side itself. Whatever if I'm going to say, you can write it by your own way. Okay. So make sure try to do the assignments from the day one. Things will be very much comfortable for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks.